The two boys, 12-year-old Viru and 13-year-old Karim, had been planning this camping trip for months. They had both been reading about the old forest that was rumored to be haunted, and they were eager to see if the stories were true. They set off early one Saturday morning, loaded down with their camping gear. The forest was dark and mysterious, and the boys felt a sense of excitement as they walked deeper and deeper into the woods. They found a clearing and set up their campsite. After a quick lunch, they decided to go for a hike. They followed a winding path that led them deeper into the forest. As they walked, they began to hear strange noises. There were rustling noises in the bushes, and they could hear something howling in the distance. The boys started to get a little scared, but they decided to keep going. They came to a clearing, and in the middle of the clearing was a large, old tree. The tree was gnarled and twisted, and its branches were covered in leaves. The boys stopped and stared at the tree. They both felt a sense of dread, but they were also curious. They walked up to the tree and touched it. The bark of the tree was cold and hard, and it felt like it was covered in scales. The boys shivered, and they felt like they were being watched. They turned to leave, but then they heard a noise behind them. They turned around, and they saw a figure standing in the shadows. The figure was tall and thin, and it had long, flowing hair. Its eyes were glowing red, and its teeth were sharp and pointed. The boys screamed and ran. They ran as fast as they could, but the figure was faster. It chased them through the forest, and the boys could hear it laughing as it chased them. The boys finally reached their campsite, and they collapsed on the ground exhausted. They looked around, but the figure was nowhere to be seen. The boys were scared, but they were also relieved to be safe. They decided to pack up their campsite and go home. As they were leaving, they saw a piece of paper pinned to a tree. The paper said, "Welcome to my forest. I hope you enjoyed your visit." The boys never went back to the forest, but they never forgot what they saw that day. They knew that they had encountered something evil, and they were lucky to have escaped.